Welcome everybody to the 2021 Virtual British Freestyle Championships. We wanted to bring as many freestylers together as possible to a competition run from the United Kingdom. An exciting new format to showcase the sport of jet ski freestyle. We've got riders from Britain, the USA, Germany, Finland, Australia and Dubai. We have a full stable of riders in all three classes in the Virtual British Freestyle Championships. We have riders in the 800cc class, the 900cc class and the 1200cc class. The judging panel for the Virtual British Freestyle Championships is a who's who of freestyle from around the world. Welcome to the Virtual British Freestyle Championships. Hello from wherever you are in the world and welcome to the TJ Products Virtual British Freestyle Championships. Now it's time to introduce to you one of the most important parts of any freestyle competition. This year we have freestyle royalty, past and present. That's right, it's time to meet the judges.
What's going on everybody? This is Iceman reporting from Body Beach, Lake Havasu City, Arizona. This is where the world champions are made. That's right. Well, first of all, I am honored to be head judge of 2021 TJ Products Virtual British Freestyle Championship. And second of all, I wanted to wish to all competitors good luck, have fun, and I'll see you soon.
What's up everyone, this is Michael Ratty, two-time Pro Freestyle US National Champion, publisher and editor of Pro Rider Watercraft Magazine, and Pro Freestyle Jet Skier at SeaWorld Gold Coast, Australia. I'll be judging the category of difficulty in this competition. We're looking for execution, amplitude, and degree of difficulty. Hands, feet, and combos are also a huge bonus. We look forward to your submissions. Good luck.
Hi guys, I'm Mark the Shark Sickerling from Germany. I'm in the jet ski scene for 35 years now as a competitor, judge, coach and trainer. And over the years I competed in racing, freeride and freestyle around the world. In this time I won 11 European and 6 world titles. For this weekend I'm your variety judge. So I'm looking for a big number of different, well-executed tricks. For this, I wish all of you good luck, and I'm really looking forward to see all your routines soon. Bye.
Hi competitors, my name's Mark Curtis. I'm a 3 times British champion. I was head judge in the British Championship in 2016, 17 and 18. Today I've had the honour of being asked to do flow again, so I'm looking for really clean executed tricks, multiple tricks and single tricks that link together. So be precise, be clean and be fast, and that'll get you good points. So good luck to everyone, go smash it, no pressure.
Hi, I'm Keith Thomas. I've been riding jet skis for nearly 30 years. I currently judge in the British and European Freestyle Championships. With respect to this competition, I will be judging execution. For all tricks in all rounds, I'll be looking for a good setup, completion and landings. With respect to hood tricks, I'm looking for smooth transition, technically correct, clean exit from the tricks. And with respect to aerial tricks, I'm looking for a good setup, good height, limb extension and landings. Good luck to all riders.
Hi, I'm Martin Pearce from West London. I am current British and European freestyle judge. Today I'll be judging trick count. I'll be looking for clearly defined tricks to get your trick count as high as possible. Good luck to all of the riders.
It's time for the 800cc British class, sponsored by Pro Rider Watercraft Magazine.
Pro Rider Watercraft Magazine, the premier print and digital publication for personal watercraft enthusiasts, delivers up-to-date content from manufacturers and aftermarket pioneers and features racing, recreational riding, PWC fishing, tech tips, youth highlights, product reviews, freestyle, and more. Whether an industry representative, recreational rider, competitor, or a weekend warrior, Pro Rider Watercraft Magazine offers fresh insight on what's happening in the most exciting water sport on the planet. Subscribe and follow Pro Rider Watercraft Magazine on Instagram and Facebook.
My name is Darren Ogden. About to go and do my routine for the virtual British Freestyle Championships. Wish me luck, better be safe than sorry.
Drawing the short straw and riding first in the 2021 TJ Products Virtual British Freestyle Championships. Please welcome onto the water Mr. Darren Ogden. Darren's from Yating, Bristol. He's riding at Port Talbot Lake, the only lake that I know of that's heated. The water's used for cooling in the steelworks next door. 57 years of age, this man. He's been riding freestyle jet skis forever. Sponsored by Airtime Products and has been, I think, almost as long as he's been jet skiing, as he pulls a nice tail stand. One of the godfathers of British freestyle. Runs clinics, teaches youngsters how to freestyle. Riding his Yamaha 760 Superjet. He's taken up indoor climbing as well now. He goes to an indoor climbing wall. I'm not sure how fast he runs up it, but I'm sure he manages to get up there somehow. We call him King of the Old School, and that's one of the oldest tricks in the book. Pulling that sub. And a beautiful sprung monkey. Over the top he goes. He's still got it going on after all these years. As he settles back into the tray, pulls a nice 360 sub. Nice and smooth as well as he pulls a Bulldog 180. "15 seconds left for Darren. What's he going to finish on?" Sets the wake up. Goes for a 180 no stab. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and give it up for Mr. Darren Ogden.
Hey guys, I'm Paul Hewitt. I'm from Reading in the UK. I've been doing freestyle for about 15 years. I'm riding in the 800cc class. Just about to do my routine. Wish me luck, guys. Let's hope someone's put some fuel in. Cheers, guys.
Second out in the 800cc British class. The man that makes all this possible. The organiser, producer, director of the TJ Products Virtual British Freestyle Championships, Mr. Paul Hewitt. And he's not a bad freestyler either. Did well in this competition last year. It's also worth mentioning that all our judges who judge this competition are all, by virtue of a virtual competition, do it all at home independently. As Paul pulls barrel roll. And of course, without the judges, this competition couldn't happen. As Paul pulls a tail stand, no-handed. Putting this competition entry in from Ride Leisure, Y Boston Lakes, Cambridgeshire, right in the middle of the UK. You can also be found at Westthorpe Lake, Marlow, and at Kingsby Jet Bike in Sutton Coldfield, sponsored by Loki Customs. He's also a former footballer and athlete, 3-time British champion, 1-time European champion. He's had plenty of pedigree, Paul, as he stays on the hood. Gets himself back into the train, pulls it around 180. What's he going to do now? Watch this, folks, watch this. Headstand. And back onto the hood. Can you do that? I know I can't. Looking oh so accomplished and very calm. He goes back into a tail stand and he sets up the sprung monkey. Here we go. Oh, it wasn't quite what we wanted to see. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Mr. Paul Hewitt.
Hi, my
name's Steve Riley. I'm from Leicester, currently living in Bourne, South Lincolnshire. I've been skiing for quite a few years now, over 10 years, just for fun, messing around. I'm here today at my local waters, Tallington Lakes, really good crew here, look after me. I'm looking forward to doing a few tricks, try not to fall off too much, and fingers crossed do okay.
Please welcome onto the water, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Steve Riley. Originally from Leicester, living in Lincolnshire now. Rides out of Tallington Lakes, the 48-year-old, well, he's probably 49 now, I'd have thought. Been freestyling for 12 years. Really nice guy, really happy guy to be around. Enjoys his freestyling. Very enthusiastic. Got some beautiful lime green hydroturf, I notice, on that Superjet. Oh, he's going for the Paul Hewitt trick. He's gone for the headstand. That was beautiful, absolutely perfect, and into a fountain. Boy, has this guy improved. This is looking like a good run. Throws it round. He's still on the hood. Not easy to control when you're facing the wrong way. It's lovely to see all these old school tricks. And is it going to be? Yes, it is. It's a perfect Superman. Controlling the throttle with his foot. And then he just brings it round 180 like he does it every morning before breakfast. Looking so smooth and accomplished. He must be pleased with this routine. Oh, rodeos it round. Just comes off the side, but he's got hold of the ski. That looks good to me. Didn't become detached. Subs it. 15 seconds left. Wow, just wow. Well done, Steve. Mr. Steve Riley, ladies and gentlemen. Next up is the 800cc International class, sponsored by Pet Renew.
My name is Veli K from Queensland, Australia. I'm usually racing around about GP. Today I'm going to be riding the Richter and the 550. I've got minimal experience on both of them, so we'll give it a crack. Let's go.
First rider in the 800cc open class, international section, is Mr. Bailey Cunningham. Now, anything could happen in the next 2 minutes, folks, because Bailey has only been freestyling for a couple of months. He's had some lessons from our very own Michael Ratty, and he's decided to dive in at the deep end and enter the virtual British Freestyle Championships against all comers, riding a Kawasaki 550. He lives in Parks, New South Wales. He's originally from Brisbane. Started racing go-karts at the age of 7. and he's switched over to water. You know, he's given it a damn good go. He's riding on Marshall jet ski lakes. And Bailey's also been out to the King's Cup, managed a top 10 finish on the pro runabout. "22 years of age, this young man, fearless." Trying to get round onto the hood on that 550, so difficult to do. Also competed in the King's Cup in 2018 as a jet ski racer, so he races as well as freestyle too. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Mr. Bailey Cunningham.
Hi guys, I'm Thomas Wolfe from Germany, and I compete this year in the virtual British Freestyle Championship in an 800 international class, and I hope we have a nice event this year. Bye.
Please welcome our next competitor, Mr. Thomas Wolfe, riding in the 800cc Open International class out of Wörlitz in Germany, sponsored by Jet Ski Base Germany, TJ Products, Performance Racing, and Barateam Lucas. 49 years young is Thomas. He's been freestyling for 8 years, riding his Yamaha Superjet with a very German precise 728cc engine. I know not. I would expect it to be a 760, but it says here it's a 728. The venue is the River Ebe in Powitza. Competed in the European Freestyle Championships in 2018 and 19 and came third in both, as he pulls a nice no-handed tail stand there. Quite an aggressive style from Thomas. Pulls a 360 sub. Very difficult trick to do because the ski just wants to pop up like a cork. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and give it up for Mr. Thomas Wolfe.
What's up, everybody? This is Mark Gomez. I'm from Lake Havasu City, Arizona, in the United States. Today I'm competing in 1200 Pro on my Richter Ninja Pro V2. And then I'm also going to be competing in the 800 cc class on my lights class Superjet. It's going to be really interesting. But something interesting, I've won 1 world title in racing, 3 world titles in freeride, and 2017 World Championship in Pro Freestyle. So going to have a lot of fun, going to make it interesting, and thank you guys for watching and supporting the British Freestyle Championships.
One of the most recognisable faces in freestyle in the world today and ever. Mr. Mark Gomez, ladies and gentlemen, riding an 800cc Yamaha Superjet. This man won the World Freestyle Championships back in, I think it was 2018, ripping the trophy from Lee Stone, who had held on to it for such a long time. These two dominate the sport. Mark's also a big free rider, as well as a full-time professional jet skier. Sponsored by, well, literally everybody. Everybody wants a piece of Gomez. He's sponsored by Richter, Mystic Lubricants, the Black Riffle Coffee Company, Hydroturf, Jet Pilot, Bomber Eyewear, Works, Dasser, Risen Wild, Northern Chile, Torrent Pumps, Impros, Performance Fiberglass, Commander Industries, Factory Zero and Hot Products. There's not enough room on a jet ski to put all those names. And I've got a feeling that Superjet looks very stock, doesn't it? It's certainly the original decals on it. Oh, he's just out there enjoying himself, isn't he? It's the 800cc open class. He's having a bit of fun. .180 nose stab into a tail stand. And he's got complete control of that Superjet. Oh, he did a 360 coming off the bars. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mark Gomez.
Hi, I'm Gary Burtka, and I'm riding for Team Twangle. This weekend, I'll be riding a Twangled Havoc in Pro Freestyle, as well as a 1998 Yamaha Superjet in Vintage 800 Freestyle. We're filming in Georgia, Lake Hartwell, Georgia, here in the U.S. This was the home of the most recent Pro National Tour stop here for Pro Watercross. And we thought this would be a great venue here to shoot a little vintage and Pro Freestyle for you over on the British Tour. So we want to thank our sponsors. This year we have P&P building our boats for us. Thanks, Phil Clemens. We also have a lot of great support from Freestyle Factory, Hot Products, Skull Candy, OGO, ODI Grips, Spy Optics, Torrent Pumps, Shirai Batteries, GoPro, and many more. Thank you all for your support. You're making this a great season for us.
Next man up shouldn't need any introduction really, although he does spend more time behind the camera than in front. Please welcome Mr. Gary Burtka. If you don't know who Gary is, Google the Twangle videos. This is the man who made all 10 of them back in the 90s and the noughties. He's been competing since 1993. A very accomplished close course racer, having won 8 world championships and 2 US national championships. He's a big exponent of vintage jet ski as well. All that, and he's only 43 years of age. Giving it a go in the Pet Reno 800cc Open International class in the CJ Products Virtual British Freestyle Championships. So Gary's back into the tray and pulls a really smooth tail stand. Very relaxed. Transitions onto the hood. You know what's coming next. That's right. It's a fountain. And it looks like he's going to finish on a fountain as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Gary Burtka. And the next class, sponsored by Richter Ninja Pro V2, is the 900cc international class.
Hi, my name is Nolan D and I'm competing in the 900cc international class. I'm on a Lee Stone Products revolver, and I'd like to thank all my sponsors: Lee Stone Products, HydroTurf, Jet Pilot, X-Cream, BB Talkin', Fresh and Salty, and a special thanks to my dad and Chris Bush.
First rider in the 900 international class. Back for the second year in a row, Mr. Nolan Dukish, as he starts his routine. He won this competition last year in this class. His brother also competes. They're fighting for the top bunk in the motorhome as well. Riding out of Deerwood, and he's competing on Portage Lake in Deerwood, Minnesota. This family has freestyle in their veins. 12 years old is Nolan. Been freestyling for 2 years. Could he be a future world champion? Who knows? Oh, one-legged backflips. This boy has got it going on. Sponsored by Lee Stone Products and Chris Bush Freestyle, Extreme, Jet Pilot, H2O Industries. And we've got him back here in the TJ Products Virtual British Freestyle Championships. And look at him, he's having a ball. I think he's come up for a little bit of air there. Short pause while he sets himself up again. Straight into backflip, plate to plate. He's just hitting the throttle for fun right now. Makes it look so easy. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Nolan Dukish.
Hey, my name is Brian Fredrickson, 31 years old, from Minneapolis, Minnesota. I ran Superjets for about 10 years. It's my first year competing for freestyle, so I'm on the 900 novice class. I'd like to give a huge shout out to Eric Swanson for letting us use his place to film this, and our local riding group, TC Jet Pilots. This was a lot of fun doing this with my buddies, and hope you guys do it again.
Our second rider out of the state of Minnesota, hometown of Minneapolis. Please welcome Brian Fredrickson. 31 years of age is Brian, riding on Fish Lake, Minnesota on his Richter XFS. full privateer, looking for sponsors, so if you want to sponsor this guy, we can hook you up with him. Pulling off some 180s and 360s. Comes down, settles himself back into the tray, kicks the feet into the footholds nice and tight, sets up a wake, turns and faces, 360 into a 180 and again into a backflip. Nice backflip attempt there from Brian. Bought his first jet ski back in 1993, this guy. An old Kawasaki 750 SX. And he's been wet ever since. Nice plate-to-plate backflip in the warm waters of Minnesota. Making that rip to rip. 180 into a backflip once more. Nicely done, Brian. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Brian Fredrickson.
Too fat, too old.
Woo! Hey, what's going on? I'm Kevin Casina. I'm competing in 900 amateur class. I've been riding, let's see here, I've been chasing backflips on the 900 class. This will be my second season on the 900 class. The season before that, I ran a PJX with a 780. That's how I learned to do a backflip. So without a power valves and without a big bore, you can do backflips, and that's what actually started it for me. I don't have any sponsors. I don't care to get any sponsors. I'm just riding to have fun with a good group of dudes. I do want to give a huge shout out to Dusty Evans. He helped me out a ton, gave me a ton of good information, and that's actually where I bought the ski from originally. Kirk Olson, he helped me out a ton. My Superjet sensei, Brian Fredrickson, riding partner, Alex Kraske, and I love to hate him, Jack Ziegler. He's been helping me out a ton lately, just learning some new tips and tricks on riding in the amateur class. But I'm from Meesville, Minnesota. I'm 31 years old. That's right, I'm old, and kinda. And I ride usually at a place called Sturgeon Lake, which is actually just off the Mississippi River. Today we're here at Lake Marion in Lakeville, Minnesota. It's a nice day. We actually got to ride into some sunshine in the rain, so hope you guys like the video. And hit up KirkTube. He does a couple videos. We do some tech tips and stuff like that. Just trying to help new riders out. So have a good one. Take it easy.
Welcoming onto the water is Kevin Casina. Now this guy, he's you saw his introduction there, talked himself down. This guy's got pedigree. This guy came 9th in the World Finals in 2020. He's no stranger to competition. 31 years old, been riding for 3 years, and as he says, he's got no sponsors and he's not worried about getting any. Why do you need sponsors when you've got friends like Dusty Evans and Alex Kraske and Brian Fredrickson? This is a prime example of living your best life. And he's about to make this extreme helium hull dance. Oh, use 360. This is turning into the Minnesota Mafia. So this is our third rider out of the state of Minnesota. A hotbed for freestyle. Takes time to breathe before he pulls in a backflip or two, or three. Calms his nerves, sets it up. You can see the wake. So can Kevin. Oh, nice. Nice rotation on the backflip. High and slow rotating. The judges will like that. Gives us another one. 360s. And ladies and gentlemen, that's it for Kevin Cosina.
Hi, my name is Brodie Shakely. I live in Lake Havasu City, Arizona. I ride a Richter Ninja Pro with a 701. I am competing in the 900cc international class. I'm sponsored by Ride, Steady Life, Jet Pilot, LS2, and Dirt Dynamics.
Oh, everybody, let's all be friends with Brodie Shakely. He hangs out at Body Beach after school. He lives in Lake Havasu City. Who doesn't want that? 13 years of age, been freestyling for a year, and he's riding his Richter Ninja. And this young man placed 8th in the amateur freestyle in the IGSBA World Finals in 2020. This boy has got some pedigree going already. Remember the name? You're going to see a lot of him. Oh, look how he gets that Richter out of the air. And whoever's filming this is giving us a nice vista of Body Beach on a sunny day in Arizona. We'd all do to be there right now. That was a lovely barrel roll. Sets himself up. 360 until 180. He makes it look so easy.
Back over here.
He's built up a lot of muscle memory for such a young fella. He's got the advantage of not weighing a lot, but as we all know, you need some strength in your arms to do what he's doing right now. So remember the name, everybody. Give it up for Mr. Brodie Shakely.
I'm Adam, riding in the 900cc class. I have to put my routine in now.
Back to the UK now. And starting his routine right now is Mr. Adam Reynolds, the 33-year-old from Blackpool in Lancashire. Normally can be found at Avos Water Sports, just outside Southport, between Southport and Preston in Lancashire. Riding his Leastone Products Pro Series with a TPE 900 engine, sponsored by Avos Water Sports, Leastone Products, Airtime Products, and the Brat Factory. Oh, big backflip, 1 footer. Sets up his wake. Another huge backflip, slow rotation, plate to plate. Adam's been freestyling for 6 years now. Boy, does he look it. We didn't like that wake. He pulled out of the wake and moved forward and dropped it into a backflip. Kept the routine moving, kept the flow going. Huge 360. Time for one more trick from Adam. What's he going to give us? Huge backflip. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up and put your hands together for Mr. Adam Reynolds. And the sponsor of the 1200cc Novice International class is Lee Stone Products.
What's up, guys? My name's Alex Kraske. I'm proudly from the United States of America, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today I'll be competing in the 1200 novice class on a PHP 1015 inside of an Extreme Helium hull. First competition, pretty excited. Just gonna go out there, grip it and rip it, and most importantly, I'm gonna try to have some fun with it. Thank you for everybody that made this event possible, and good luck to all the other riders.
Alex Kraske, first rider in the 1200cc Novice International class. Complete privateer, as most of the novices tend to be. On his biography I'm reading here, right at the bottom, his additional notes say he doesn't like pina coladas or getting caught in the rain. I'm sure that's a line from a song, and I'm not going to sing it. Another rider riding on Fish Lake in Minneapolis, Minnesota, on an Extreme Helium with a PHP 1015 engine. So having pulled his first few tricks, this big guy has got hold of his ski. Getting some oxygen into the veins, quick breather, into a backflip, and again. Kicking his feet back into the footholds, get some grip. Taking his time, sure and steady. Another plate-to-plate backflip. That one was perfect. Much better than that. Beautiful looking ski. Riding. Nice 360. To a backflip. Well, he gripped it and he ripped it. He's Alex Kraske.
Hi, my name is Veli K from Queensland, Australia. I'm usually racing around about GP. Today I'm going to be riding the Richter and the 550. I've got minimal experience on both of them, so we'll give it a crack. Let's go.
Bailey Cunningham. We've seen him once already. Now he's in the 1200cc Novice International class. We saw him earlier on his 550. And he's straight into a tail stand one-handed. 22 years old, this guy. He's not been freestyling very long. This is his first ever freestyle competition. riding on Marshall ski lakes. Born and bred in Brisbane. Raced in the King's Cup in 2018. Got himself a top 10. And for this competition he's switched over to freestyle. A lot more power than on his earlier ski. So he's taking his time. It does take it out of you, these 1200 cc's. Just rip your arms off. Nice floor standing backflip. And again, taking his time before he takes the next trick on. 180 into a tail stand. Or a Richter. Don't see that too often. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the routine for Bailey Cunningham.
Hey guys, Anthony Vignall here, riding the 1200cc International Novice class. I'm not good enough to have any sponsors, but I'm kept on the water by Frost Innovations, Freestyle Connection, Dusty Proof Motors, and most importantly, Mike the Pound Assistance. It's been a challenging road to get here today. After signing up, 2 weeks later, my engine blew out. Thankfully, Chris Anazeski came through clutch, got me a fresh 1200, but we got bolted in there with the ABI Industries 6 engine mount bed plates, so that I'm not going to bust any more motor mounts. And then even on the drive here this morning, I had a tyre blowout in my van, so it's been challenging, but I'm really looking forward to getting out there today and ripping it.
Well, Anthony Vignall says he's not good enough to have sponsors. I think we'll be the judge of that, Anthony. Let's see what you've got. This guy is a true globetrotter. Born and raised in Sydney, Australia, and moved to the US in 2008. Whoa! Huge one-handed, one-footed backflip to start. He lives in Dallas, Texas. But when he first came to the US, he was in New York City. Then he moved down to Miami. And now he's in Dallas. He is truly a globetrotter. Competing in this 1200cc novice international class. On his Richter Ninja. He's certainly got hold of it. Three backflips and a 360 and another backflip. So he just has a moment, get some oxygen back in his veins. Another one-footed backflip into another smaller one, faster rotation. One-handed, one-footed. This Aussie has got it going on. He's got the backflips down. 3, 4. 4 backflips. One after the other into a tail stand. 39 years of age, this guy. Only been freestyling for 18 months. Don't believe that. He's too good. Far too good to only be doing it 18 months. Seven backflips, 8 in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Anthony Vignall.
Hey guys, my name is John Crain. I'm riding in the 1200 International Novice class. I'm 49 years old from Dallas, Texas, USA. I don't have any sponsors. I sponsor myself and all my friends, but I do want to thank a few people. Richter for building a great hull, Chris Anazeski at Freestyle Connection for building this out for me. It's the best ski I've ever ran. PHP Motors for a 1000cc motor that has been bulletproof, and Phil Clemens with P&P for an amazing trim system. I may not be the best, but I hope you're at least entertained by what I do.
So here comes John Crain in the 1200cc novice international class. John's never competed before. He's been freestyling for about 5 years. He's 49 years of age. Runs his own jet ski shop in Fort Worth. And he was born and bred in Coppell, Texas. He designs and manufactures his own fixed steering system. So if you're after a fixed steer for your hull, hit John up and he'll sort you out with one. It's really nice to have competitors in this competition that have never competed before. You've got to start somewhere, and this is a good place to do it. You can compete on your own lake and submit the footage to us. And we're sort of getting used to this type of competition now, brought on by the global pandemic of COVID-19. We're moving on to new opportunities. He's very precise, is John, isn't he? You can tell he's been riding skis a long time. He might not have competed before. But he knows how to hold on to a ski. Kicks those feet well into the footholds to get a good grip. Sets himself up under the wake. Over he goes. With a nice backflip, plate to plate. Technically almost perfect. 15 seconds left. 3 backflips, ladies and gentlemen. I give you Mr. John Crain.
G'day, I'm Tony Blair from the Gold Coast in Australia. I'm competing in the Novice International 1200 class. I'm riding a Leastone Products Revolver and it's got a DASA 1200 motor in it. I'm 52 years of age and maybe getting a bit old to be learning a new sport, but it's a great sport and I really enjoy it, and these machines are a real blast to ride. Here in Australia there is no competition scene at all, so if it wasn't for this event there'd be no chance for people like me to be involved in a competition. So thanks for putting it on, and I hope you keep it going in the future. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a lot of great respect for Mr. Tony Blair from the Gold Coast in Australia, recently retired from 30 years in the Air Force as a fighter pilot, mainly on the F-111s. On behalf of everybody, Tony, thank you for your service. 52 years of age and freestyling like a teenager. He's been giving freestyle a go now for 3 or 4 years. He's got himself a Leastone Products Revolver with a DASA 1200 engine. And the G-forces that you get freestyling a jet ski, Tony's quite used to, as he also used to be an aerobatic pilot, so he's used to G-forces, and he's won competitions at both state and national level at stunt air shows. So a Leastone Products Revolver is a piece of cake. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask for your respect and admiration for the retired fighter pilot, that is Mr. Tony Blair. 81 Racing is the sponsor of the 1200cc international class.
Hi, my name is Gabe Dukish. I'm competing in the 1200cc international class on the Lee Stone Products Revolver. I'd like to thank my sponsors, Lee Stone Products, HydroTurf, Jet Pilot, X-Cream, Easy Ski, Fly Racing, Fresh and Salty, Small Boat Fanatics, Beach Carts, BB Talkin', and a special thanks to Chris Bush and my dad, George Dukish.
The first of the two Dukish brothers. Please welcome Gabe Dukish in the 1200cc international class. We saw these guys last year. They burst onto the scene and they've achieved so much already. First place junior freestyle at the World Championships in 2018. First place in Kansas at the Naughty Water Qualifier. Amateur freestyle 2019 World Finals. First place. This guy is just amazing to watch. And he's a future prospect as a world pro freestyle champion. Sponsored by HydroTurf, Lee Stone Products, Jet Pilot, XS Power Sports, Easy Ski Hitch Haulers, Fly Racing USA, and of course Mum and Dad. The Bank of Mum and Dad, the biggest sponsor out there. Oh, did you see that? It's absolutely electrifying. The height on that rotation was unbelievable. Again. He's backflipping for fun. 10 backflips. Filmed this on the Portage Lake in Deerwood, Minnesota, in the US of A. Gabe is really at one with this ski. One hander, 1 footer backflip. With confidence as well for such a young guy. He's 15 years old. Been freestyling for 5 years now. Oh, huge 360 into a backflip. Planted it back in the water. That was almost vertical up and down. 360 one way, then the other way. Clockwise, anti-clockwise, backflip, backflip. How do you like it? The energy of this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Gabe Dukish.
What's up, everybody? This is Mark Gomez. I'm from Lake Havasu City, Arizona, in the United States. Today I'm competing in 1200 Pro on my Richter Ninja Pro V2. And then I'm also going to be competing in the 800 cc class on my lights class Superjet. It's going to be really interesting. But something interesting, I've won 1 world title in racing, 3 world titles in freeride, and 2017 World Championship in Pro Freestyle. So going to have a lot of fun, going Gonna make it interesting, and thank you guys for watching and supporting the British Freestyle Championships.
Here he is then, competing in the 8-1 Racing 1200cc international class. Please welcome the one, the only, Mr. Mark Gomez. Feet out the footholds for that 360. National champion, world champion, pro freestyler, Mark Gomez, 31 years of old. Married his longtime love Kaylee last year. Arrived at the wedding ceremony on a jet ski. How cool is that? And they left on a jet ski as well. They had a super chicken. This man is on another level. Lives and rides in Lake Havasu City, a spiritual home of all things jet ski, both freestyle and racing. But he's with us today, competing in the TJ Products Virtual British Freestyle Championships. He wants to get himself another trophy to put on the shelf, to go with the many that he's earned over the years. He's just no-handing for fun. It's almost like he's on a drone ski. The ski's doing all the work and Mark's just not in control. He's just not holding on to them bars. How's he doing that? He's got to pull the throttle at some point. Wow, how do you describe the way this guy rides and competes? Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Mr. Mark Gomez.
Hi, I'm Gary Burtka, and I'm riding for Team Twangle. This weekend, I'll be riding a Twangled Havoc in Pro Freestyle, as well as a 1998 Yamaha Superjet in Vintage 800 Freestyle. We're filming in Georgia, Lake Hartwell, Georgia, here in the U.S. This was the home of the most recent Pro National Tour stop here for Pro Watercross, and we thought this would be a great venue here to shoot a little vintage and pro freestyle for you over in the British Tour. So we want to thank our sponsors. This year we have PNP building our boats for us, thanks to the Clemens. We also have a lot of great support from Freestyle Factory, Hot Products, Skull OGO, ODI Grips, Spy Optics, Torque Pumps, Tri Batteries, GoPro, and many more. Thank you all for your support. You're making this a great season for us.
Everybody, I give you Mr. Gary Burtka, the madman of the jet ski world. The producer, director and filmmaker of the Twangled series from the 90s and the noughties. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to Google Twangled. Get on YouTube. I'm sure there's some videos out there now on YouTube. Been competing forever, this guy. First competed in 1993 and he's not stopped since. He also manufactures fixed steering systems. He's an 8-time world champion in the race series, a 2-time national champion. Jet ski leading through his veins. And even as recently as 2009, he was the Pro Watercross World Champion. But here he is, freestyling in the 81 Racing 1200cc international class in the TJ Products Virtual British Freestyle Championships. We're so lucky to have this guy. So controlled, so low and slow rotating. Total control. Any slower, that wouldn't have gone over. Sets himself up again. 360. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Mr. Gary Burtka.
Hello, my name is Pentti K, pro rider in Finland. I ride the international 100 class, and nice to meet you. And I hope we see you in Poland a couple months, maybe months later. See you soon.
So please welcome Pentti K in the 8-1 Racing 1200cc international class. What's he going to give us to start his routine? His 2-minute starts when he pulls his first trick. Oh, and he's gone big. He started with a super flip. That was an impressive start. This guy is a filmmaker, and he has a freestyle show called PAL. Look that up. Riding an Extreme Helium with a Extreme 1200cc engine. He's the Finnish and Nordic champion in freestyle, so this guy's got pedigree. As you can see, he's displaying it right now. Been freestyling for 6 years, has Pentti. 36 years old. Went for the no-hander into a backflip. Living so far north in Europe, the sun will be low most of the day, hence the light on the filming here. Oh, went for the one-handed one-footer with a couple of flips to follow. This guy's got a smooth style. Oh, he did it again, one-handed, one-footed. The judges are going to like this. The judges are really going to like this. This 1200cc class is tough. With a huge 360 and a very precise and well put together routine for Pentti K.
Hi, I'm Valdez, competing in 1200 International Pro. I'm from Land O'Lakes, Florida. I'd like to thank Team Screen, Chucky, X Screen, Pat, and Rick. I'd like to thank Tampa Dot Raps, Kyle, and Polar Ice Machines, my girl, Tara. Everyone that's come together and got us here. Appreciate you.
So 1200cc international class, sponsored by 8-1 Racing, is welcoming Mr. Philip Valdez. Starts with a one-handed backflip. 36 years of age is Philip. He's been freestyling for 5 years and came third in the amateur 900 class in the US Freestyle Championships in Naples, Florida. So he has some trophies in the cabinet. Sponsored by Gulfport, Roland's Garage, Team Screen, X-Metal and Blueport Works. Florida boy, born and bred, riding an Extreme Helium with a 1200cc Extreme engine. Oh, that was a huge 360 into a backflip. Boy, did he get some height. Grabs some oxygen, sets it up. Another big 360. He's also an accomplished dirt bike rider as well. So he's a surf and turf man. What's she got for us this time? One-handed plate-to-plate backflip. How do you like them? And that's a wicked routine from Mr. Philip Valdez.
Hi, I'm Ryan Doberstein from Charlotte, North Carolina, USA. I'm competing in the international freestyle class for the second year in a row. Just want to say thank you very much for the opportunity to be in this competition. It's a great idea. Fun fact, I've got a 1-year-old, a 2-year-old, and my wife and I, we own 2 preschools together, so we're a little bit busy, and thankfully I got one routine done before she needed a little bit too much attention, so I hope you will enjoy it. I'd like to thank my sponsors, Iroquois Group, P&P Performance, Torrent, Full Spectrum Carburetors, HydroTurf, Slippery, DASA, Works, TPE. Thank you all and have a great time.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the family man. That is Mr. Ryan Doberstein. It's great that he did his introduction with his 2 kids there. I've seen a lot of those kids on Facebook over the last 12 months since he competed last season in the virtual British Freestyle Championships, sponsored by TJ Products. So once again, Ryan's competing in the 8-1 Racing sponsored 1200cc international class. And he's well into his routine now, 360s into backflips. Lives on the water, this guy. I'm pretty sure his house backs into the lake. From Charlotte, North Carolina, riding a TPE 1200 Extreme Helium hull. He wakeboarded for 15 years. Been freestyling for 19. He's a banker by day. And a jet ski flipper in the afternoon, he says. And his wife Catherine runs a preschool business. And like most freestyles on the water, the sport itself is solo, but it doesn't happen without a lot of sponsors and supporters and family behind them. And Ryan is a classic example of that. Everything he does is based around the family. So ripping up Lake Weil with another backflip. Kicks his feet into the footholds, sets up again. That was a one-footed 360 into a one-footed backflip. And that's the routine, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ryan Doberstein.
Hi there, my name's James Curtis from Dartford in the UK. I'll be competing in the 1200cc class on my 1200 DASA Richter. I'm current British champion and 2016 runners-up. Spent a lot of my time now flyboarding and doing flyboard shows, but I'm back here to have a good time and just send it with the boys. So good luck to everyone.
Oh, I say, Mr. Curtis enters the water with a backflip. Please welcome everybody, James Curtis, to this 8-1 Racing 1200cc international class. James is a pro flyboarder. He's been freestyling for 7 years. He's 22 years of age. His dad's a freestyler as well. In fact, his dad used to help organise the British Freestyle Championships until Paul Hewitt took over. So the routine is up and running. This lad does not mess about. He will put in the 9 yards needed. He was the 2020 British champion in the virtual British Freestyle Championships. He was runner-up in the 2016 Championships. He's sponsored by Asylum Special Effects, Jet Tribe, DJR and Ride Leisure, and he's riding his Richter XFS with a DASA 1200cc engine. Travels all around the world doing flyboard shows. Spent a lot of time in China and Madrid, and he also competes on a flyboard as well. He's 6th in the world currently. Works in the film industry and he's training to be a stuntman. We know somebody else who freestyles that ended up being a stuntman, don't we? Can you name him, folks? Begins with L, ends in Kroger. Who has a film out right now. Look up Larry Rippenkroger on Facebook. Download a copy of his film. Passion Project. "15 seconds left for James. What's he got? What will he give us? Oh, he's running out of time. Be quick, James. Come on. Oh! Didn't quite have enough time to get it in, ladies and gentlemen, but please give it up for Mr. James Curtis.
Hello, my name is Veli Viitonen from Finland. I'm riding 1200cc class with my Richter XFS Ninja. My riding lake name is Vesijärvi in Lahti, and I want to say thank you for my girlfriend, my family, friends, man behind the camera, and of course everybody who makes possible this competition. I wish good luck everybody.
So moving from the UK across the English Channel to Europe and into Finland, please welcome Veli-Pekka Viitonen. Veli is riding in the 1200cc international class, sponsored by 8-1 Racing in this TJ Products sponsored virtual British Freestyle Championships. He's 28 years of age, been riding freestyle for 4 years. Complete privateer, no sponsors. He lives in Lahti in Finland. And this lake is called Vesijärvi. And like earlier, it won't be warm. It's a Scandinavian lake being fed by glaciers. It's not going to be like your hot tub. Veli is riding a Richter XFS Ninja with an extreme 1200cc engine. One of the preferred options for many riders. Nice controlled 360. That's a quick breather, sets his wake up. certainly got control of this Richter. Nice flare. Combination of 360s and 180s. Sets up again. Nice 360 into a backflip. Just caught the front edge. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Veli.
Hey, what's up guys? This is Neil Smith. We're here in Pittsburgh, California, shooting for the British Freestyle Championship. First of all, I got to tip my hat to Paul and all the guys on the crew for putting together such a cool event. I'm really stoked to be a part of it. I'm excited too to get out there on my Hurricane Industries built Eclipse, powered by an ET 1107. Art did an awesome job on this motor, but unfortunately, at this time I need to give my respects to his friends and family. During his untimely passing, the entire jet ski community and industry is definitely suffering a loss. But for now, we're gonna get out there and show them what this engine can do, and we'll see you guys on the water.
Out of Pittsburgh, please welcome Mr. Neil Smith. Neil, sponsored by the California Freestyle and Engine Tech Supercharger. He used to be a motocross rider, broke his legs, and has since spent more time doing freestyle. Not a bad option. That happens over here in the UK as well. We get many motocrossers who think jet skis are an easier ride than a motocrosser. As we all know, they're not. Huge backflip. Lovely slow rotation. Riding a Hurricane Industries Eclipse. Powered by an 1107 Engine Tech engine. Sets himself awake. So the waves coming together. Oh, huge one-handed, one-footed backflip. With great style as well, I must say. He flared his arms and legs out there. Lovely. Did it like a pro. 360 into a backflip. Neil fancies a piece of this 1200cc class. He wants some silverware. Oh, he's done it again. One-handed, one-footed. Hey! And a couple of nice backflips. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Neil Smith. And the award for Best Trick is sponsored by Airtime Products.
Be ready.
That's it for the 2021 British Freestyle Championship.
Thanks for watching.
Hang around, folks. In just a very short while, we will be going proper live on Facebook, in person, with the presentation